Dude, okay, we're going off the rails already on the show this week. I have a serious problem with Reddit. There was yet another thread on Reddit earlier this week asking, yes, here we go. There. Thank you. Trouble in my brain. There was a thread on Reddit, yet another thread on Reddit this week, asking where the mod mat is. As I've said before, the mod mat will come when it is ready. It's like a wizard. It arrives exactly when it intends to. And one of the top upvoted responses to, why is the mod mat late was from some random person whose response was, I think it's because of pending legal action between Gamers Nexus and Linus Tech Tips. And this response had the most upvotes. And I basically responded and I said, hey, you have no idea what you're talking about. And I got
also stop
intensely downvoted. And they
Really?
responded saying, I said, I think. And I'm kind of sitting here going, okay. But just because you think does not therefore mean you are. It just means that you had a keyboard. That's literally it's so irresponsible. And yes, you have said I think, but it's kind of like it's kind of like if I were to take a public figure. Let's choose someone beloved so that we can all be sure that I don't mean any of this. It's like if I were to take a public figure like Keanu Reeves and say, I think Keanu Reeves actually hates dogs and would never fight to defend his dog's honor and avenge his dog if his dog died. I think he probably destroys SPCAs in his free time, allegedly. That's still stoking a flame that there's no reason for it to exist, for no reason whatsoever, other than just that you had a literally random thought that you know absolutely nothing about, and you posted it on the internet. And the really horrible thing about Reddit is that by people upvoting this, and I realize this is probably not going to be a revelation to people who use Reddit or the internet in general regularly, but by posting it to Reddit, the crappy thing about the way that platform works is that all it takes is for a bunch of people who are realistically not reading very carefully to go, I don't know, yeah, that seems like kind of plausible. And it adds credibility to it. But there was no credibility. You are a random person who knows literally fucking nothing about the situation and just said a random thing that you pulled out of your ass. And now that's a thing that exists. No, that's not happening. And if you don't know what is going on with something, here's an idea. Just take your keyboard and put it away.
And dude, please don't perpetuate stuff like that, because it's we're fine right now, and that would be really great if it could continue, and stuff like that does not.
It's utterly unhelpful.
Yeah.
You've literally done nothing that could have any kind of positive impact to anyone. The only possible outcome is negativity. That's the only possible outcome. And it's just frustrating because I see so much stuff like this on our subreddit, and I think people know that while we do have some staff that are on the moderation team of the subreddit, we don't actually really moderate except in areas that could be around like employee safety, for instance. So we tend to just kind of leave it be, but it's stuff like this that makes me tempted to kind of go, yeah, maybe we should just take a more active role in moderating this. And when we see people speculating about, why someone departed the company, for instance, we just immediately ban them because you literally shouldn't be talking about it. You actually don't know. And a lot of the time lately, and it's been interesting to watch, right? Because it basically just ebbs and flows according to how the community's just like feeling. When the community's feeling really negative towards LTT, the speculation will all be that, Linus is narcissistic and the company's horrible and it's a horrible place to work. And when the community's just kind of like feeling pretty good, then it's all going to be, maybe it was just their time and the company did nothing wrong. Almost always, It is more nuanced than that because, as it turns out, people and their situations don't fit into tidy little boxes. And what you should really do, if you don't know, is shut the fuck up. That's the best thing to do if you just actually have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, there was that weird thread about my travel. This is extremely unimportant, but it's just a funny example. Like there was a thread that was titled, so to get this straight, Luke traveled from Munich on a non-sleeper night train with changes from Munich to Berlin to fly to Frankfurt. And it was flaming me, and then it transitioned into flaming the person who books our business travel. It got multiple edits, but like the title stayed the same and the initial information stayed the same. And eventually someone, like a few people responded with like what actually happened, because it was clarified in the show. This person just didn't watch far enough, or maybe they only watched the clip, and I don't know if the clarification was in the clip of like why it had to happen that way. But somebody responded with like, it was probably this, which was, you know, what actually happened, where that was pre-booked and I booked my other stuff later on, and the flights from Berlin to where I was actually going really, really bad. So I had to go through Munich, and like they figured kind of everything out.
But that probably had 7 upvotes, because the storm of people being outraged at how stupid you were or how stupid Vance is had already taken place. And it's like, bruh.
Well, no, my biggest thing actually is that the edit went in, and the person, like, to all credit to the OP, to be completely honest, they recognized, and in their edit, they said, I guess it shows maybe I should listen more carefully next time.
Nice.
Which is an admittance that, like, almost no one would do. So, like...
Oh, yeah. Buddy who speculated on legal action, like, doubled down in the response to me. I said, I think...
Yeah. So, like, I have to give OP credit here for saying that. But I did note that after that edit, it says edit important, and it clarifies what actually happened. The post got 300 more upvotes. When that edit came in, it was at 1,700, or at least that's when I first saw it. It might have even been earlier. And then I saw it rise up to 2K, which means that there was probably some people that saw the edit and were downvoting it. And there was just that many more people that upvoted it. So it's just like, it perpetuates this thing that, like, you know, Vance and I have no idea what we're doing. And it's like, no, that's like really not what happened.
Which, to be clear, I'm at least 50% behind. Like, Vance seems pretty competent, but you, dude, come on.
I don't know. I don't really do complicated travel.
More than 1 out of the last 5 shows. Can't even find his chair from Secret Lab, our chair partner. Not even using his laptop from our laptop partner, Dell. Do you even have a D-brand skin on you right now?
I do.
All right, 33%. That ain't bad.
Yeah, I got it. We're good.
It ain't great, but it could be worse.
I mean, I don't really care. It impacts my life pretty much not at all if people think I know how to take trains and planes properly or not.
Or automobiles.
Or automobiles. They were all involved. But it's just funny, because something that was just like clearly incorrect took off.
And it just gets all this momentum.
Votes and everything.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. And it's very hard to change momentum, which is something that we've gone through. Is it doesn't matter what the nuance is, what the facts are after a momentum storm has already taken place. And I don't know how to fix that, because it seems like people like it that way. That's what makes our lizard brains, our tribalistic instincts satisfied. Okay, there's just one more thing that I'm going to rant about before I swear we're actually going to start this show. Man, thankfully this isn't a Reddit thread, but Osama in Floatplane chat says, Linus thinks eggshell color paint is ideal, yet did not use it for Scrapyard Wars. Okay. Couple things here. Paint rant incoming. Eggshell. We're going to need a shirt for this or something. Eggshell is not a fucking color. Have you ever seen an egg? Okay? Have you ever opened a pack of eggs? Okay, check this out. Okay, check this. There is no such thing as egg color. Those are eggs. These are eggs. These are even eggs. There is no egg color.
Some of those might be AI eggs. This might be fake news.
You're fake news. Eggshell is a paint finish. It is a surface sheen. And it is roughly like an eggshell, where it has a little bit of shine, but is more forgiving of surface imperfections than like a semi-gloss or a gloss. Okay? Thank you. I am ready to calm down now.